Hi, research participants. Welcome to the first activity that you're going to be completing. And this is a survey. It's a needs assessment to tell me where your skill levels are, how comfortable you feel using technology, and some places where you think you would like to have some additional training. It's real important that you complete this survey no later than August 31st. You'll be receiving an email with the link to the survey. Once you get that email, just take the link, click on it. If that doesn't work to take you directly to this page, you can copy and paste that link into your URL address line up here, and it'll bring you to this page. This is my Google form page on my Action Research Showcase, which was part of the responsibility we had in our class. The Action Research project that I've developed hopefully is going to give you some tools to empower you and your practice, help you with professional learning community activities, and give you some cool tools to use. This survey, if you scroll down here, it's a little bit lengthy, but it's important. Every question will give me a good idea as to where you are personally in your technology knowledge. This is the introduction, explains all about the project. You'll see this right here, it says required and it's in red, so every question will have this little red star after it. It's important that you finish each one. This first one asks you to tell me something about yourself, your name, subject you teach, years of teaching, and so forth. So all you do is place your cursor here and you can type directly into this box. Put a comma in to separate each of the items that I've asked you for. So the subject that I was teaching was graphic arts and media production. I've taught 14 years. My master's degree is my highest degree and it's in education. My license is a K-12. Oops. License in visual arts, and I have endorsement areas in technology and business and a number of other areas, but I'm just going to put this down. Then I'm going to move on to the next question, which asks, what grade levels do I work with? Well, I was working with all three, 10th, 11th, and 12th. So I'll choose this last option here. You'll notice it lights up the little bubble. Looks like a bullseye. What is your technology level? Type in here things that you feel comfortable with, how much experience you've had with platforms or software. Whatever is your case, that's what you'll be typing in there. The next question is, what do you know about Web 2.0 tools? Maybe you don't know anything, so you could click this first one. If you have some experience, you'll choose one of these other answers. Would you have problems using a free and easily accessible website for professional development? In some cases, some teachers would. There are a number of reasons why they might have a problem. So I'm asking you to give me some input. What do you think? Would you need training on how to use the site and the resources? If you don't think so, you could choose no problem at all. If you do need training, you would put extremely problematic depending on the level of training that you feel you need. What do you think? Do you do not currently use web resources? If you don't use them, you would choose extremely problematic. If you use some, but maybe not all the time, you might choose the 3. Then you're going to go down here and finish all of those. Get to the next part. We want to be helpful for you. So this project will assess some of your benefits. The next question says, what benefit, if any, would you want to experience from an online teacher resource? Check all choices that apply to you. So maybe one or all of these, or if you have something else that you want to add, you can just click your cursor in here and type in something else. This one here asks you to rate the time for training. Choose these, and you want to put a rating number for every single one. So would you prefer small group training during department meetings? If that's your first choice, you would put a 1. The next one would be in teams during goal team meetings. If that's your second choice, you would choose 2, and so forth. Same with this one. You're going to give each of these a rating as to your preference. Then skill assessment. For example, word processing. For using Word, Pages, Google Docs, or other word processing programs. Are you weak or are you very strong? In between, almost real strong, but not quite so weak. Whatever your level of comfort or you feel your expertise is, that's how you will answer all of these questions. And they have to do with equipment and software. What areas do you need help with? Once again, you can choose all that apply to you. This is a short answer where you will type directly in here about professional development. And when you get to the end, after you read my little thank you, you'll click Submit. Now, if you've answered all of the questions, you won't get this page back. But this will show you any questions that you have not answered and give you the opportunity to go back and finish the survey, because every single one of them needs to be filled in and they're all just as important. So when you finish everything and you hit that final Submit button, this will then send the data to me, and it'll be in the form of an Excel spreadsheet, which I can then put into a chart and analyze your needs. I'm also going to be teaching you how to use Google Forms. It's so simple and easy to put together a survey and then to assess the data that you get back once everybody has taken the survey. And I think you'll find it a valuable tool. Until next time, this is Kathy, your action researcher, saying hang in there as we de-stress and empower each other through our own learning. Bye.